The average Roman centurion clocked 7.5 hours of sleep a night. No sleep tracking rings, no blackout curtains, no fancy white noise apps. Yet here we are, glued to our phones at 2 a.m., wondering why our brains just won't power down. Today, we're tapping into the best of ancient wisdom and modern biohacking, blending that Renaissance spirit with actionable science. I've got 10 quick, utterly doable tricks that can genuinely cut the time it takes you to fall asleep and boost the quality of the sleep you actually get. No fluff, no $1,000 gadgets, just stuff that works, proven by history and science. Think about it. Roman households didn't have overhead fluorescence. They dimmed oil lamps at dusk, letting that fading light naturally nudge melatonin levels up. We can take a page from their book. After 8 p.m., ditch those harsh ceiling LEDs for warm 2700 Kelvin bulbs, or just slap some cheap amber filters over your screens. Spend a week living in sunset tones, and most people report falling asleep 20 minutes faster. It's that simple, and it works. Forget the arbitrary 8-hour myth. Our sleep actually operates in neat 90-minute cycles. So, instead of stressing about a round number, aim for 5 or 6 complete cycles. That's 7.5 or 9 hours. Here's the trick. Set your alarm in 90-minute increments. You'll often find yourself waking up clear-headed and refreshed, rather than dragging yourself out of bed feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Pre-industrial Europeans often slept in stone bedrooms where the temperature naturally dropped to around 64 degrees. Why does that matter? Your core body temperature needs to fall by roughly 1 degree for sleep to truly kick in. So crack a window or set your thermostat to a cool 64 degrees. Want an extra boost? Take a hot 5-minute shower right before bed. As your body cools down afterwards, that outgoing blood flow speeds up the internal chill, signaling to your brain it's time to rest. We all love our coffee, but let's be real. That 4 p.m. pick-me-up is often still doing its rounds at midnight. Coffee's half-life averages 5 to 7 hours, meaning half of it is still buzzing in your system hours later. Set a strict no caffeine after 2 rule. A 2023 Sleep Lab study found that just this one change can double the amount of slow-wave deep sleep you log. It's a small sacrifice for a huge gain in restorative rest. Roman elites were onto something. They ate their biggest meal at midday, leaving a light cena for the evening. Modern data backs this up, showing that heavy, high-saturated fat dinners can cut your REM sleep by up to 9%. So flip the pattern. Eat like a Roman. Go for a protein-rich lunch and keep dinner lighter. You'll find your REM sleep rebounds within a week, boosting memory consolidation and mood regulation. Even Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, understood the power of offloading worries. He'd scribble his anxieties on wax tablets before bed. We can do the modern equivalent, use paper. Spend just 3 minutes listing tomorrow's tasks or anything that's cluttering your mind. Research from Baylor University shows this simple act can shorten the time it takes to drift off by an average of 9 minutes. It's like hitting a mental reset button. If any of these tips are already working for you, drop a comment below. Our community absolutely loves real-world proof. And while you're down there, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're putting out new videos every Tuesday, mixing old-world wisdom with data-driven hacks to help you live your best life. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, swore by gentle breathing, and he was right. Mouth breathing at night inflames airways, spikes your heart rate, and is a major culprit behind snoring. A tiny piece of micropore tape across your lips, yes, really, trains you for nasal breathing. A 2022 trial found users shaved 11 snore events per hour in just 4 nights. If the idea feels a little scary, try it for 10 minutes while you're reading. Most people forget it's even there. Medieval households kept their sleeping quarters blessedly free of looms, tables, and livestock. Our bedrooms, on the other hand, often double as offices, gyms, or even storage units. Visual clutter equals mental clutter. Spend just 10 minutes evicting anything unrelated to sleep from your bedroom. Yes, even that treadmill you swear you'll use someday. An Ohio study found that a cleaner room cut reported insomnia severity scores by nearly a third. Make your bedroom a sanctuary, not a storage locker. Monks greeted the sunrise in open cloisters for a very good reason. Early light slams the brakes on melatonin production. It's your body's powerful signal to wake up. Get outside for 5 minutes of unfiltered daylight before 10 a.m. If your commute keeps you in the dark, a cheap 10,000 lux light box works wonders. Just 2 days of consistent morning light can cement your circadian phase, making your evening melatonin release stronger and your sleep deeper. Here's a trick from World War II pilots. To fall asleep fast, they'd relax their forehead, then their shoulders, then work down to their feet, all while slowly repeating, don't think, for 2 minutes. The US Navy still teaches this because 96% of trainees fall asleep in under 120 seconds once it becomes a habit. Pair this mental exercise with the nasal tape, and you're basically a stealth bomber of bedtime. So let's recap. Swap bright lights for sunset tones, time your sleep in 90-minute chunks, cool down like a cave dweller, ditch that afternoon coffee, flip your meal sizes, scribble out your worries, breathe through your nose, declutter your cave, salute the sunrise, and go military on those racing thoughts. That's 10 powerful moves, 0 cost, and centuries of proof. Try at least 3 of these this week. Most people feel a genuine difference by night 4. Sleep isn't some luxury, it's the single cheapest, highest return investment you can make in tomorrow's energy, mood, and focus. Guard it the way Romans, monks, and pilots once did, and tonight might just be the night you finally wake up before the alarm, clear-headed and truly ready to own the day. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. This is The Renaissance Spirit, not just a channel, but a call to wake up. We choose curiosity over apathy, conscience over comfort, and courage over collapse. History isn't behind us, it's a dialogue with the future. So ask yourself, what legacy will you leave? And when you're doom scrolling the news at 2 a.m., remember, the headlines will still be there tomorrow. You need sleep. Subscribe, take the Renaissance quiz, be the spark. Because if the world's unraveling, someone has to plant what comes next.